Hey y'all, it's Mo9, and this is a pick a card reading. Today we are talking about the beast within, your most righteous rage, your most righteous anger. How you feel when you're really just like not gonna take anybody's nothing and you're tired of it. This is the beast within. These beasts are represented by mythical creatures, just to kind of like talk about characteristics, and we can talk about the beast within you, how you utilize it, best ways to use it for your not for your greater good, for your greater growth and your protection. We've got 3 piles here. The first pile is the Aztec Tarot, and it is this bookmark here. You can see it. These are all bookmarks that I painted myself, and they're available on my shop. Pile 2, we've got the River Mountain Range. Pile 3, and pile 3 is the Black Cat Tarot. Pile 2, you're the Halloween Tarot deck. Yeah, and I'll see you in your pile. All right, let's talk about it, Beast Bay. Beast Bay. You got Savannah Macho. So this was a mermaid princess that I believe, I don't know if she married Hanuman or they just ended up being together. But they fell in love with each other, definitely. This mythical creature is considered the 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 demon princess. She's represented by golden fish, and she Hanuman and her father were at war, and she went to Hanuman to betray her father, but she ended up or was it to help her father? I don't know, but she ended up falling in love with her father's enemy. So there you have it. There may be you may have a romantic pull towards someone that your family is just like, no. You got the Kraken. Multitasker, smart, quick-witted. Your anger can be destructive and calculated. You can be curious. You like deep thought, deep conversation. You might be tall and lanky. And not many survive against your rage. So let's talk about this Savannah Matcha drama first. What's going on here? How is this your beast within? You may learn about people by getting to know them romantically or flirting, showing romantic interest, seduction, if you may. Yep, before you. Dang, pile 1. It was a little too hot. You came in a little hot on this one. So listen, you learn how to take action on people by flirting with them. You're a very flirtatious type of person, and you kind of use that as like a strategic way to maneuver through spaces. This is a reminder to, if you're going, there's nothing wrong with being charming. Um, but if you're going to do it, you're going to have to use it to be more of a harmonious person, creating harmony instead of discord, and finding ways to be more honorable or just. Um, and teaching people about healthier ways of existence. Also, don't rush into it. It seems like sometimes you like rush this process, like, oh, I have to flirt with this person so I can get to this really quick. And that, slow down the pace of that. Just so you can get to know the just so you can get to know the person better. This, I mean, this is a really great trait because it helps you to be able to talk to people and get to know people. You can understand people's body language and quirks, and you can create really healthy space for people with this ability to communicate and be really charming and and confident in your beauty. You can negotiate peace instead of creating war. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of like the thing there. She was like, yeah, autonomy in this. Uh, Another thing is to remember about this trait is mm, not utilizing it for other people's pull, or thinking for yourself in situations. Um, Learning about things yourself before acting on something. It's like if someone's like, oh, I don't like that person, and they tell you a bunch of stuff about this person, and then you go and you help them outcast the person, slander the person, shit on the person, whatever, socially, whatever, or combat this person with, and you have all this charm so people believe you, and then that shit ends up being a lie. It's egg on your face. I mean, or something else on your face. That's just a saying. But like, that is why it's important to be able to think for yourself and like dissect a situation before going head in, because you have this opportunity again to negotiate peace versus war. Oh my god, y'all. I just did like so much of your reading and I was not recording, and I don't know where I stopped. I don't know where I stopped, and I'm so annoyed. But what came out mostly as we go through this is understanding that you need to negotiate peace versus negotiating war. It is great to be a charming person, a charming man. It is great, but it is not good when you are utilizing it to create the destructive places. So you want to utilize this ability to charm and get to know people as an opportunity to create more community space, more places where people can communicate their feelings and their needs, and you can do the same. If you are feeling apathetic, especially about your community, make sure that you are staying autonomous, like thinking for yourself in things, because sometimes you may negotiate war with someone and it's the you got the wrong intel, you know what I'm saying, and that would look really bad for you, or you would feel like shit because you created all this chaos for not a damn reason. So you want to make sure you're staying in that prospect of negotiating peace, getting to know people to create community versus to create power. You want to take the sexuality out of this and keep it more communal and friendly and loving. So annoyed. It was a lot, but that was it. That was the lot. I'm glad I was able to condense it down. It was like 5 minutes though. You got the message. People are watching you. So if you are healing from maybe having this trait go a little left and not have the best outcome, people are watching you heal from this. And it seems a little rough. But it's important to stay determined. It's important to focus on the goal of utilizing it as a tool to be more of a community person that versus a I don't know, power hungry person or a person who wants people to follow them. It makes for healthier actions as you stay determined upon your goal. And it will lead to a lot of growth, the determination to be more of a community person, more of a person to create safe and braver spaces. That is what's going to propel the progress versus anything else. Let's talk about your Kraken life. I like that the Norse call them crackies, but listen, drug use or drug addiction is not a joke. Okay, Krakens. Obviously, there's a destructive side here. Formidable opponent, kind of wanted to be kind of thing. You are confident in your abilities, even when it's your abilities to take someone down. Not in like, well, again, it goes back to that Savannah Matcha with the Lady of Staffs here. Beautiful, charming, fearless. Like, you definitely got to be fearless to go to your whole daddy's enemy and be like, yo, what's up? I'm that chick. If you don't know now, you know. And you definitely have to be beautiful for your father's enemy to be like, I'm not going to capture you or murder you. I just really like you. Oh my God. So, so you know what I'm saying? Like, you know you got it. And that is part of your charm, your wit, your intellect. Ooh. That might have been for me. Let's shuffle again and see if that comes back out. Because someone came to mind and I was like, dun dun dun. Okay, sorry. Um, uh, your ability to multitask helps you communicate with a lot of people at once in different settings. You have an ability to communicate with a lot of people effectively. People like talking to you a lot, and you can talk. You just are have this ability to talk to a lot of people. People learn from you. Okay, that's that going back to that community space thing. You want people to learn good things from you, because if they're learning stupid shit, you are creating more problems in the world. Thanks. I'm just kidding. So you want to make sure people are enthusiastic about learning from you. It's giving healthy healing hands, opportunities of expansion versus like via learning new things. Oh, snap. All this stuff. Two of Cups, again, you create really great relationships. Because of all the things you do, all the things you learn. Again, like lady, this came up with the Savannah Matcha, being able to communicate in healthy ways, change people's luck by the things that you tell them, okay? Keep that in mind. And yours as well. So make sure what you're telling them is on the up and up, okay? Just a reminder. You help people walk away from issues to find peace and harmony in their life and growth. And to find people who can work with them and help them be dynamic and help them get, what's the word? Independence and be able to take care of themselves, or if they have families. You have the ability to communicate and get people into deep thought, into spaces where they can think deeper than just surface level thinking, and learn more about themselves, they learn more about their inner wantings and their inner growth and how they want to move forward. You may come from wealth or have a rich parent. So, this destructive side, you want to make sure you're utilizing it when not as an aggressor. Don't come into anything as an aggressor, and you'll be just fine. You'll be able to really analyze how to deal with people who are competing with you in unhealthy ways. Especially when it comes to if you're someone who uses divination or magic, um, or just like help you understand that you have what it takes to compete in whatever field arena or you're in. And again, people learn from you. They learn from how you establish yourself, how you find balance, how you take care of the tasks in your life. People are learning from you. So you want to make sure that your actions are healthy, because if people can learn negative traits from you too. People can learn healthy traits. They can learn arrogant traits. They can learn survival techniques that are unhealthy. So make sure that you're paying attention to what you're doing, because people are learning from you. And there's a lot of people that talk to you and are enthusiastic about you, want to be like you. So utilize that wisely. All right, y'all. That's it. Thanks for watching this. I hope it was helpful. I hope it was fun. And I hope you liked it. If you did, you can hit that like button. Wait, click the like button. Yeah, do what you do. And there's an opportunity to subscribe to the channel. You can also check out the description box with my website and ways to donate to the channel. I will see you in the next one. Peace. Hey, Pile 2. If you get the Nixies, I'm gonna laugh. That's all I gotta say. Okay, so your beast, the inner beast within. The Nukavi, Devil of the Sea, talking ish to destroy what people build, fits of rage. You could be skinny or muscular. You got the Sphinx, the Strangler. You're a traveler, you may like nature. You don't mind staying in dark, small spaces or dark spaces. You're very smart. You might be cynical. Um, you could have a chaotic life right now. And sometimes you forget that other smart people exist. So be careful with that. So let's talk about the shit talking. Pile two. How do you talk shit to fuck people up? Oh, snap. Pile two. I'm not gonna scream because it's like the middle of the night, but I'm screaming. If you want someone to leave you alone, get away from you. I already told you, leave me alone. You will read them to filth. Okay? They will feel like a, a crumb on your shoe after you clap at them. I feel like this is something where it's like, it's not something you do unprovoked. Let's see. With the Page of Swords, it seems like you do it when people are minding your business. When people are minding your business. Yep. Yeah. If someone is minding your business, trying to get too much into what you're doing, and you need to set a boundary and you need them to leave you alone, you will lay them to waste, my friend. You will lay them to waste. You will destroy them. Okay? The words that you use, okay, they feel forever. So I asked if there was a way to use this in a healthy way. You got the Death card, the Temperance, and the Hermit. Excuse me, there's a few things here. I don't think there's a way to utilize this unless you're really just trying to free yourself from someone and they will not leave you alone. Um, and I feel like people are learning that this is part of your spiritual practice is cussing people out. I feel like that meme, you know that meme where it's like, spiritual people don't talk like that. And then the thing's like, that's why your motherfucking throat chakra's fucking blocked, you stupid bitch. You know? It's giving that. But it helps you to take time back. And I know I feel like you also like you introspect, you look back on what you've done and you're like, was this good? Was this bad? Do I need to tweak it? Do I not need to tweak it? So there needs to be a level of that happening where it's like, did I lay that person to waste? Um, rightfully so, to create peace for myself so that they could leave me the hell alone and work on their own shit. Was that an accurate read? Was that just a read to make somebody hurt? You know what I mean? Like, is this read gonna hurt their feelings so bad that they correct the action, or is just gonna hurt their feelings? Sometimes people just won't correct the action, though. I'm gonna tell you that now. They're like, this is my survival mode. Bloop. 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 This is like, you're like, girl, I hate you. All right. When you're reading people to filth, utilize the truth and the facts and talk like, be honest. I feels like that's what you're already doing with the Queen of Swords. A lot of money coming in. Ooh. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. You read people to dust, my friend. Yeah. But make sure, again, if you're utilizing it to set those boundaries so that the people who maybe spy on you or whatever, just people are learning from this. So just make sure you're, damn, people are not. People who mind your business are not happy because you lay them to dust. You can continue that, and that is a good thing to be able to set those boundaries. But you want to make sure, again, you're like hitting them with truths, not just trying to destroy them inside and hurt them. So, what's this Sphinx? What's the Sphinx situation? You got the Tower, the Seven of Bats, and the Page of Ghosts. Hold on. Oh, girl. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. With the eight of, I don't even know if the other two really clarified it before I even got it, but you are smart. You be hitting people right where the lie is. They'll say something and you be like, that's not true. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh, shatter. Ding, ling, 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 ling. This says it's time to be a little. You may have isolated yourself recently because of liars, and it's important to not let your experiences with those people limit your experiences in life and going out and experiencing life and meeting people who aren't like that. Obviously, be safe. But you could perfect this art of catching a liar to catch a liar. Just remember, yes, you are smart. You can catch these liars, but there are other smart people too. And you don't have to treat everybody like they're a dumbass. Just, talk to people. Sometimes you can maybe treat people like they're a dumbass because you've dealt with so many. And there are smart people who are going to understand the truth and the honesty in a situation, especially maybe if you're dealing with a specific situation right now. Your ability to to take down liars or things that are built under falsehoods can help you. It's a double-edged sword. I'm gonna like with the Wheel of Fortune here and the Ten of Imps or Ten of Wands. It's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword, even though it's wands here, because it's like it can change your look for the better. It can create burdens for you sometimes, more responsibilities, because you understand the falsehood in things. But it can also alleviate responsibilities because you can pinpoint the falsehood in things. It's really about like the situation, the outside reaction, who's the liar in the situation, who's telling the truth, who you're associating with. You like, let's say you find out some community's built on a falsehood. Now you got to stop talking to everybody and rebuild over here and do this and that. And like, it's a double-edged sword. Or you find out there's a falsehood in something and you're supported in the community and everybody rallies behind you. Like, annoying, right? You can utilize this by people seeing you be a just person and giving you their accolades for it. So people are seeing that you have these talents even though you isolate yourself. You're smart. People like your intelligence. People like that you're able to point out the falsehoods in things and help things to be more work on things being more charitable, being more reciprocal, um, being a little more just and charitable. They like that. People like that, despite the fact that you isolate yourself. There are other smart people, okay? I know you be cussing people out, all right? People learn from when you cuss people out, though, by the way. But listen, don't feel like you're the only smart person in the room. There are other smart people, and sometimes those smart people are not the healthiest. So make sure you're just being wise. I feel like right now there's somebody that's smart that's gonna help you in a situation. Let's see. They're learning about a situation, this overpowering situation. This could be a situation that you're like, am I the beast in this? Yes, you are. And other people are learning. You don't have to shit on people. People are understanding what you're putting down when it comes to information about pointing out falsehoods in things that are being built around you. They're understanding it. They're learning about it. They're learning about people being not aggressive. People trying to overpower you or someone else in a situation. They're learning about it. They're getting it now. They're digesting the information and they're understanding it. Yep, and the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. You illuminate truths and people are seeing it. They're understanding it. They're learning it. Keep working on it. Keep perfecting that art and keep protecting yourself with the truth. So in this state, just keep the Hermit. Oh, keep focusing on the love that you want to build and you're trying to build. I feel like you've dealt with a lot of people that you're just not satisfied with. And you're like, I could self love, self help myself into a coma and it wouldn't fix the outside world. Um, you're right. But it changes your outlook on how you approach people and understanding why they are the way they are. So, pointing out these falsehoods is going to really help people grow, but it's time to think of it from a loving perspective and not as cynical and, yeah, not as cynical. And that'll really help you, like, I want the world to be a better place versus this world sucks. Yeah, it does have a change of pace, but you are part of why the world doesn't suck. Just a just a reminder. You're a part of why things are awesome in existence. So, you know, take it or leave it. So, that is it, pile 2. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Hey subscribers, how you doing? It's good to see ya. Thanks for watching. Y'all already know what it is. You can subscribe to the channel. If you're not like this video, check out the description box with my website and ways to donate to the channel. And I will see you in the next one. Peace. Pile 3 people, you like when I do these. I like when I do these. I guess so. So, here's your beast. Your beast. You got Vitra. That's the spirit, the power of dominance. This is the destroyer, the enveloper. Causes droughts. This is an Indian story of a king. He was really arrogant, like super arrogant, and he was cursed to be a dragon. So, yeah, and you also, okay, it's the same thing pretty much. Storewood is a Scottish dragon, and this one causes pestilence too, and it destroys plants. Maybe like it kills animals and plants with its breath. It's the sea serpent, and in the village they used to sacrifice people for this thing. So let's get into it. This is wild. So, just off the bat, the beast within you wants power and dominance, and seems like that's what you do. Yeah. You want power in social situations, and when your self-esteem is triggered, it's a self-esteem kind of thing. You feel powerful in spaces you don't have to feel insecure. That makes sense. All right, you can be manipulative at times with this power and dominance. Make sure, just keep that in mind. Sometimes you do, if you're a spell work person, you may do spell work for power and dominance. There just needs to be an understanding here of the triggers in this, or the original triggers in this. Like, you when your insecurities are triggered, you do things for dominance that may not be the healthiest. And it is time to understand that and fix that. It's okay to have want power, but it has to be power of self, not power over people. These candles are going to go out. They've been going for a while. Tea candles. It's my energy too going out. It's early in the morning. Yeah, you compete for power. You compete for dominance. There's a sense of wanting to be the it girl, the it person, the one that leads. If there's a specific situation where you overexerted your sense of power over someone in a competitive space, that affected your finances. You need to free yourself from that because you're going, yeah, you are going to lose your job if that is the thing. If you feel like, or it may have happened in the past where you lost a position due to, or finances due to wanting power and not thinking before acting. It's time to be more nurturing. If you want, it's time to be more of a kind person, genuinely giving, genuinely charitable. It starts with self, though. Do something for yourself that it's like less ego, less of your ego. Be kinder to the things that you need. Be more nurturing. It's time to be genuinely nurturing in a space. Like, actually, genuinely care. Not for power, but because someone needs it. Not for power because you don't want because you genuinely see the humanity in somebody. This is not something that you can invest in as a protective trait, um, because it is based in like malicious intent or, oh, it's based in that insecurity as well. So you want to make sure that you're doing more things that are outside of this spectrum of trying to create dominance over someone. Um, Less dominance, no more trying to envelop people and devour them in order to be the person of authority in a situation or the one in control. Okay. Yeah, it's the insecurities that are really triggering your sense of self-worth, so you feel like you need to overpower people. So make sure you're understanding that you have talents that are worthy of being recognized as well. But you don't have to do the most to overpower the next person so that they're seen. This puts you in the state of hypervigilance. this, it feels like childhood trigger wounds of senses of worthiness, or maybe like a parent not affirming you. Mm-hmm. It's time to make friends that don't do this stuff and don't want to be around that kind of stuff. It's time to make new friendships. Maybe your social community or group promotes this kind of behavior. I mean, it happens, but it's time to remove yourself from spaces where people do malicious things for a sense of power or dominance. Yeah, you gotta end that. It's over. Those things are dead and done. They are gone. Well, anyways, those are done. They're gone. Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, and the Hangman. You will never get. Oh, I'm not going to say it like that. That was kind of harsh. It will be extremely difficult to achieve the things that you're trying to achieve with this malicious behavior. Because you're going to constantly be losing relationships, walking away from relationships, stagnant in relationships, because everybody's trying to like get all this power in all these douchebag ways, and nobody's working together so that they can get shit done. So it's time to create some autonomy and do some work on your own for your own personal growth, and then learn how to work in a community with people and not feel like you have to be overpower anyone to feel in control or feel strong or feel popular or feel liked or feel loved or feel adequate. Yeah, set boundaries and take some time to work on the things that you want to work on. You, loving you, building your self esteem up, finding out what your triggers are for your self esteem so that you know how to deal with them in the future, and and in healthy ways grow and expand. And this may be things where you need to do some research, like going and reading stuff or listening to some audiobooks on some of the things that trigger you, or understanding, social issues a little more so that you can understand like societal pressures that are affecting your self-esteem as well, and ways to reaffirm yourself outside of certain pressures in the world. All these things come up to play. Four of sword, Four of Swords, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the High Priestess. Listen up, Buttercup. You know you gotta heal from this. You know you gotta stop doing this stuff. You know it creates a lot of stagnancy in your life and puts things at a standstill. And it makes it hard for you to uh, make decisions on things that you want to make decisions on. You know this is not the best trait for your growth. You know it's because of the people that you hang out with and you turn up with. These are not new things. These are not new concepts. You know this already. What's the guidance here? The Magician. You already know how to fix this. You know you're supposed to fix this. You know that you have dabbled in your more manipulative side of yourself. You're aware of all these things. You already know these things. And you know where it comes from. So you can really create a healthier social group for yourself and you know how to do it. You can do it. If you feel like it's not as fun, you need a better hobby. There are fun and joyous experiences available to you that will be coming your way. But it's once you put yourself around people who want to have this fun, giggly, like embracing what is it, unapologetic joy. This could be a workplace thing, but listen, you can be a leader without being a douchebag. There's that. You can be a leader. You can take care of your responsibilities without trying to do things to one up the next person around you or to overpower people. So make sure you're focusing on building and growing healthy spaces for you, and especially if you're someone who has a family. And make sure you're not doing things just for clout, especially the power hungry clout thing can really materialism, all that stuff can really just make things more stagnant for you. Page of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. Again, people who aren't enthusiastic about stability, like stable, healthy environments, those people are going to bring you legal issues, even like bad karma, drama. You want to make friends with people who are more balanced, more just, more loyal, more honest, who aren't going to come for your status, your bag, and don't teach you to do that to others either. Yeah, so you can really focus on healthier things. Whatever you focus on will grow. So you want to make sure you're focusing on healthier aspects, healthier things in your life to help you with that process. You can be passionate about the things that you're growing. You can still succeed in what you're growing. You don't have to shit on everybody for it. You just need to focus on what you're doing and what you're building and stop trying to overpower everyone. That's not power. You can still be determined on your goals and goal oriented without overpowering people. All of those things, you can still have all those really great things again without overpowering people. Yeah, so any sort of unjust situation that is going on in this situation or around you, if this is a situation, the truth is coming out about it. So make sure you're on the side of justice or honesty, because that stuff's coming out right now. Maybe look guidance on that. There may have been an injustice with a group of people. Well, whatever's happening, make sure you're protecting your finances or saving money. Not to the point where you're not having a good time, but you do need to save money for whatever this is. Because whoever was wounded in this was able to express their feelings honestly and openly, and that is what is really protecting them in any space, whatever part of the situation you're on. And that's it. Thanks for watching, y'all. I hope this was helpful or at least fun. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. You already know what it is. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You can like this channel or what? Like this video. And check out the description box where you can find my website and ways to donate. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.